People, but it's not really, didn't really mean the same to them. But the way that this run came about was right down the road there, a little bit further in the lodge. In February 1990, I had just returned from winning a 3-day race in Phoenix, Arizona, and I was sitting in the lodge one, I think it was a Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon, waiting to talk to a bunch of people about a fund that we were trying to get together to help people with, young people with a lot of talent reach their goals. And just sitting there over a beer, Jeff just casually said to me, he said, "Hey Al, what do you think about running across Canada for the Purple Cross Fund?" And I said, "Yeah, sure Jeff, that would be a great idea," as casual as that. But over the years since I got involved in this ultra-distance running, I've been asked to do some really crazy things, i.e. Islands 86 wanted me to run around the world to promote Islands 86 just before Expo. But usually what happens is when people realise the enormous amount of planning, the expense, the hard work, they kind of back off because they realise that there's just too much work outside the running. So I left there just thinking, Jeff's always got lots of neat ideas, but even Jeff Abbott will never manage to make this happen. So about 2 weeks later, I was running in a sort of loop that I do sometimes, a 10k loop out and back along Meads Creek Road. And I was just turning off of the U-boat highway to come by. And Jeff had been visiting a friend who lives right at that corner, and he saw me. And he came barreling out, shouting, "Hey Al, have you got a minute?" So I can screech him to a halt. And I said, "Yeah, what's up, Jeff?" And he said, "It's on." And I said, "What's on, Jeff? What are you talking about now?" And he said, "Oh, they run across Canada for next summer." And that was it. And that was in February last year. He had immediately, I mean, Jeff doesn't just think about things. He goes ahead and tries to, make them happen. He had immediately called Grand Lodge in Regina. And as luck would have it, somebody in the office was reading a copy of Equinox magazine that had a feature on me that month. And I guess they realised that, it was possible that I could do this kind of stuff. So we started planning and planning and planning. Sadly, Lake Cowichan didn't really get the recognition that it was their idea. We couldn't have done it, the whole thing, without the rest of the country, really. But I would have liked to have seen, Lake Cowichan, and particularly Jeff, getting more credit. Towards the end, we managed to keep bumping out that this is the guy that started it all. And, there he is. And I myself have a little presentation that I think is really quite in keeping for Jeff. I had thought of getting one of my shoes that I had used bronzed and sticking it in a trophy. But this is much better. I'm sure you know what to do with this, Jeff.
Aye.
So, before I quit talking, in case I don't get the opportunity to say it, that was a wonderful welcome that you got me when I came in, seeing all the kids lined up and seeing this super crowd, And also, I won't just stop there. I mean, this is awesome, the amount of people. It's just a small town, but look at you all, and the kids all cheering me in. I mean, that just made me feel wonderful, and it's a great place like Cowichan. I've also got a small token of appreciation for Sheila here, who managed to set all this up just the way I wanted to. Somebody said a few minutes ago that I hate formality. I really don't absolutely hate it, but you have to put up with it sometimes. But I much prefer this sort of informal gathering, and as a token of appreciation for Sheila for the wonderful work she did and the thought she put behind making this really comfortable for me.
To Al, words can't express the pride we feel for you. What you've done for special needs children, very few people do. To give so unselfishly of your time and yourself for maybe a trophy to put on the shelf. You'll always be remembered, Al. You're a giant of a man. Lake Cowichan and Canada will never forget Al Howie, the man that ran.
to thank my young friend and favourite prodigy, John Barrow, for being there. You know, the way that once I started living in Lake Cowichan, and I met him, and so quickly that he let me see how much he appreciated what I was doing for him. He's done at least as much for me. John's a wonderful kid, and he's going to go somewhere in ultrarunning. As is Tim Wilkinson, another local guy. Both of them have done the race around the lake more times than I have. So, thank you, sir.
Anyway, we'll call that quits. And whoever was at the Elks, we invite everybody back, except for the young ones. Unfortunately, the liquor laws do not permit the young guys in there. But thanks again, kids. Thank you, everybody. And the boxes, thank you, ma'am. Look at that, great. Thank you.
Congratulations, Al Howie, on your tremendous feat. The entire village of Lake Cowichan and all of British Columbia was behind you on your run across Canada. And good luck on your next feat, the World Marathon in New York City. I'm Annette Falk for Shaw Cable 4.